Hey yo, good morning, good morning, good morning. How y'all doing this morning? How y'all doing? Make sure this thing's firing off properly. Yeah, looks like we're good. Y'all in the YouTube chat, let me know if this sounds good. Let me know if everything's coming through clear. We're gonna get everything set up. I'm honestly gonna be looking for some GJ cells. We can break this low right here. It's like perfect structure here. Just like looked at the chart, we can see we got clear range here. It's about, once we break the low, it's about 27 pips down to this target down here. So definitely a high probability to catch some profits there. But looks like gold's gonna continue downward as well. Yeah, this is probably another situation as well. I think I like this setup on GJ a little bit better because we have the clear, you know, the clear break and retest situation. You know, we have the blue candle here, the bullish candle. Whereas on gold, it's all bears. But we have a clean target down, and this would have been a good impulse entry situation. Target this wick fill here, but yeah, we'll dive into a in-depth analysis here in a second. Let me just make sure I get everything sent out for everybody. Get everything sent out for everybody and get this show underway. Igor, thank you, man. Shashia, awesome, thank you. Good morning. Diana, good morning. Good morning to you three. Yeah, I think gold's probably going to keep dropping here. I got that 1 hour wick fill situation. Oh yeah, 4 hour looks really good. Daily obviously bearish, so the pressure, I think it's probably going to keep dropping. Target this wick fill over here. 10, 11 pips, 24 down here. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Looks pretty good, but like I said, the preferred setup that I'd like to hit will be the break the lows here on GJ. So we'll see if that happens. If it does happen, I plan on executing. If not, then we're just gonna continue with the stream like normal. So let's see, 15 trades on a year, 2 losses. So we're 13 and 2. Okay. Ahmad, good morning. What's good, brother? What's good? Mahamud, GJ, drop down. Yes, 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 yes. I agree with that. Abdullah, good morning, good afternoon, whatever time it is for you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, good friends. Yep, I think we're going to be lining up for that early drop. Here on the old GJ. Yeah, daily candle mega bearish, so it looks pretty good. Not gonna look for buys unless price comes up above here. Four hour looks good. Kind of at like a 4 hour rejection zone here though, so that might cause some traffic. 1 hour looks pretty good too, especially if we can get the bearish close here on the 1 hour. I think it looks pretty solid. 30-minute, this looks real good. This lines up perfectly with the zone over here.
Good morning.
Hey, what's up, Sartaj?
Yeah, and bro, how are you?
Good, man, good. All good.
Are you looking for GJ sale?
Yeah, yep.
Yeah, I saw it on live London Live now. 10 pips, 8 pips on GJ
Nice.
before London Open. Before London Open.
Nice.
This was my. After that, it blast, man.
Yeah, it felt nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it felt nice. It
And
looks pretty good. Looks pretty good to come down. Got some nice clean candles over here, so I think it should be good.
Yeah. I'm just looking for that. We have 27 pips range.
Yep.
And gold, bro, gold was ranging in London, pre-London, after London, post-London. After that, it dropped in before pre-NY Open.
Yeah, I was just looking at that a second ago too. It looked good with like that impulse candle. I bet you that looked good on 15-minute time frame.
Yeah. No, on based on 30 minutes candle on GJ, it already took some liquidity. If the 30 minutes candle will drop the low, then it can go continue.
Yeah,
Because
absolutely.
H4 is very weak.
Yeah, I think it looks pretty solid. The hourly is following suit, H4 is following suit, daily is mega bearish. I mean, I think it looks really good.
Yeah, and it has already retested 50%. Okay, the previous candle. So the week high is 50% retracement, 50 to 60. It looking good for sale, I think.
Yep, I agree.
We have how much stop loss? We have SL 15 pips, man. No, it's good. 15 to SL on the high of this trend candle.
Yep, it's almost ready. Almost ready.
Yeah, the chicken is ready for cooking. Yeah.
Mukisha, check out gold. Yeah, I was just looking at that a second ago, but I gotta watch GJ here because it's about to I'm about to enter as soon as it breaks the low on my broker.
Good morning, party people.
Good morning, good morning. How you doing?
Good. All right. So we're looking at GJ.
Yep. Yeah, I just took an entry there as it broke the low on the 30-minute. Should give a nice push there. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, I think
Hello everyone, how you going?
Hey Faye, how's it going?
Good, thanks. Good. I've been away from home, so it's been a bit disruptive, but I've been managing to catch a few little snippets. So good to be on here today.
Yeah, that's good. I just saw your message, I think in Telegram, about a trade that you had caught, so that's awesome.
Yeah,
I've
I
been
did
seeing a
manage
lot
to
of your messages, your trades that you've been catching. It looks like you've been doing pretty good.
Not too bad. I'm just trying to follow my rules.
Yeah.
My risk management is the thing that gets me, so I just have to be tighter with that. So I'm really trying to make the effort on that.
Yeah, it's part of the game, risk management for sure.
Yeah.
Hey, do you trade New York and London?
I don't do New York normally, Chris. Well, since following Mike and Raja, I used to sit on the charts from Asia, starts at 8 a.m. my time, and then New York is 10 p.m. my time. And I would literally sit from the start of one through to the other one all day, every day. But one of the nice things is that, I'm restricting myself and I'm calling London my session, and that's the one I focus on. So for me, because I'm in Western Australia, so right now it is 7:46 p.m. So London for me is 4 in the afternoon, which is perfect. And then sometimes I come back. Like today, I didn't even get a look in at London because I'm away from home and doing other stuff. So I will come back and have a little look at New York around this time. I don't wait until New York open, or what's the difference, Mike? NYSE open is the later one?
Yeah, NYSE is like the New York Stock Exchange, so that's like when all the stocks open, like the stock market itself. Yeah. And then NY Open is 8 a.m. That's pretty much when like New York, like the country opens pretty much, for business.
Right.
So that's kind of like the difference, yeah.
Yeah. So I'll often be hanging around around 9 p.m. But I don't necessarily trade it. That if I do, that's when I'm kind of like breaking my rules or doing the bad things that have created a lot of bad habits. Is I would have really good days and then take one final trade just to be greedy, and I'd find I'd be managing that trade for hours on end, up still at midnight, in massive drawdown because it was a bad decision, and just trying to get out of it alive without screwing my account over. So I'm really trying not to take that one last trade. So that was a long answer to your question, Christine.
That's fine. It's exactly what I was looking for. Thank
Yeah,
you.
it's like you're blessed, Faye, but at the same time you have to have extreme discipline to have the market times available that you have, you know, because just like you said, like you could trade all day if you wanted to, just because you can catch that recession. But as we know, you know, more isn't always a good thing in the markets.
Yeah.
And I would often find that I would be getting, you know, that first trade would give me really good profit, and then I'd go, great, I've got great profit, so today I can get amazing profit, and I'll trade again, I'll trade again. And then I would find I would still be up at midnight just trying to claw back my original profit from like 3/4 of the day ago. And it was very exhausting. Yeah, so I am glad to, you know, be transitioning out of that, and I'm pretty much committed to sort of like being home from being out and about, because I work for myself and from home, so I can always also flex around my trading, which is good. But yeah, I've committed to being home sort of 2 hours before London opens, and then kind of like an hour and a half to 2 hours after London Open is around our dinner time. So that's when I'm cooking tea and stuff like that. And then I'll, pop on a little bit afterwards if I don't want to listen to the sport or something that my husband's watching on telly.
What part of Australia did you say you're in, Faye?
I'm in Western Australia.
Okay.
Yeah, so it actually, normally we suffer when I'm dealing with, because I'm so much like you, Mike, you know, I've done online marketing and social media marketing and Facebook ads and stuff like that for, you know, as paid advertising and stuff like that for people. And yeah, you know, always sort of working on American time, which is sometimes good, sometimes not so good. But Western Australia is always more difficult to line up with most things, but I have to say, I think I'm in a really sweet spot when it comes to trading the markets, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's funny, I used to work with some guys down in Australia, and I would have to get on meetings with them like 8 a.m. my time, and it would be like 10 p.m., 11 p.m. their time. I would feel so bad. But I mean, hey, they did it, you know, they didn't complain.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, there's a guy here in the YouTube chat, Joji, he says he's from Perth.
Oh, wow, that's exactly where I am right now.
Oh, yeah, that's funny.
So, yeah.
Small world.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would love to get over there. It's been on my bucket list for quite some time, but it's such a long trip here from the States. Like, I want to go for like a month, you know, and I want to go to like, I want to hit like Bali and, you know, kind of make like a little trek, you know, over there, you know, so.
Yeah.
Because here from the States, I mean, I don't even know how long it would take, but especially because I'm on the East Coast, so, I mean, if I was on the West Coast, it would be a little bit better, I think. But, you know, I probably would have to fly from the East Coast to the West Coast, and then probably maybe directly to Australia from there if they do that. I don't even know if they do that, but
yeah, they do.
Have you been here?
One time I was coming. Yeah, I've been to America. I don't know, maybe half a dozen times.
Oh, really? Okay.
More so because I used to go to marketing conferences over there, and then tack on holiday time at the end. And one day I went to a 2-day workshop in Chicago from Perth, and from Albany, and I'm 5 hours from Perth. So I drove to Perth, flew from Perth to Sydney, Sydney to LA to Chicago, had 3 nights in Chicago, then did the return trip and came home.
Dang.
It was like crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
That's
I get mad when I just have to go visit my family in Michigan, you know. I gotta fly from like usually here to like Atlanta, Georgia, or Charlotte, North Carolina, something like that, and then just to Michigan, you know what I mean? It'll be like 3 hours, 4 hours of travel time, you know.
yeah.
I'm all pissed off, you know. I'm like, shit.
Well, I came over to Charlotte to visit my sister one time, and I came over to Atlanta, Georgia to visit my marketing coach one time, and yeah, we've done quite a few trips. There's always a good excuse.
Yeah, yeah, that's funny. Yeah, I gotta get out there. Gotta get out there to Australia.
Are you in this trade now, Mike?
Yeah, I did take it on the break of the 30-minute low.
Yep.
So yeah, we'll see if it pushes before the hourly closes. I mean, that would be favored in my opinion, but if not, the hourly close the way it is should be really good for it to continue. So my stop is above the current hourly candle, so above the previous 30-minute candle. So I'm definitely safe and feel confident in the entry here. So should be good. The only thing that I'm looking at is, you know, potentially it could reject here on the 4-hour because it hasn't really closed below this zone yet, but should be all good. Mugisha, hi, how's it going? Mohammed, pre-NY push, come on GJ. Yes. Mohammed, do me a favor, call the market makers, tell them to drop that thing for us, man. It would be nice to get in and out of here early today, early in the markets. Those are my favorite types of days. Yeah, and if you guys were here with me, as soon as I started the stream, I was talking about this here, saying, you know, this looks good for it to continue, but at the same time, I would prefer to see a blue candle and then take sells to continue down. So some sort of MP special play would be good in my opinion. Whereas on GJ, we had already had that situation happen, so that's kind of why I liked it a little bit more.
Bro, I booked 10 pips.
Dang.
Damn.
I'm not sure if it oh, it barely wicked mine. It like it wicked my target, my partial take profit here. And it's rejecting.
Okay.
Gotta love when that happens, but no, like I said, I know you probably had current candle stops, so I would definitely want to get in and out of there, but with where my stop's at, I'm pretty comfortable with just letting it ride, and it should hit it no problem.
Today I took 2 trades, bro, same as yesterday on GJ. 10 pips.
Winner, chicken dinner, huh? You all good? Done for the day.
Yeah, bro. No, you know, we have consistent trader. We have daily chicken dinner, bro. Like you because you are balancing your diet every day. For your physics, yeah.
Yeah, as you can see, I'm a very simple person. Eat the same thing every day.
Yeah.
My girlfriend hates it.
I saw your shorts videos, man. First shorts video. Oh wow.
Yeah.
Amazing exercise.
Yeah. Mugisa, I'm from Uganda. Welcome.
Oh, really? इधर तो काटने हैं भाई. Our $1 million account cut. Man, AOD USD, I took the AOD USD after 2 years, man. I first trade after 2 years on AOD USD. Amazing trade.
Oh yeah, AUD USD.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know a couple
yeah,
of people that trade that.
yeah. Hit my TP. I took the another currency pair. Okay, after 2 years. Between these 2 years, I just trade on GBP and gold. But today was interested or CPI on AUD USD. That's why I think maybe volume will come, and we have set up based on H1. So I took that trade.
It's funny, man. Freaking wick the target and just rejected to the entry. It's doing me dirty, but the hourly candle closed very strong. Like I said, my stop's above now it's the previous hourly candle, so I definitely feel confident with just holding the position, and if it plays out, it plays out, beautiful. If not, oh well. See, gold. Okay, we got the bullish candle here now. Yeah, I think we'll have to wait for a little bit more information here on gold. It's kind of choppy. Mohammed. I tried to call the market maker and they put me on hold. Yeah. Hopefully they told you no worries, don't worry about it. This happened to me yesterday too. It wicked the target and then rejected. And then it played around for a while right around the target. It was like right there, but the spread wasn't crossing. I was like, Jesus, man. just freaking cross.
Mike, there's a setting in Magic Keys that is something about cumulative risk. Do you know what you have yours set to?
A cumulative risk. Let me see.
So I had it set on a couple of things, and it just kept then, like, you know, saying I'd reached my limit all the time and didn't seem to be able to do hardly anything. So I've had to like make it really wide, but I'm not really sure what's ideal.
Cumulative risk. Yeah, let me see here. Yeah, there's so many settings here. Can't find it. Where's it at on the on Magic Keys? On the settings.
I can't recall. I don't. I'm under trades, risk per trade, and then I think cumulative risk is underneath that.
Alright, let me see. Risk per order.
Let me see, I've just opened it up. Okay, it's under trading limits. And it's the third one down. So the first one is show trading limits window. The next one is max trade ideas per day. And then the next one is max cumulative loss per day. I know that might not be the actual.
Oh, I see. Max cumulative loss per day. I got you. Yeah, I have mine set on 1%. And I think that's like referring to like the little box in there, right? Like the little box that's like telling you how many trades you've taken or whatever the case might be, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I have mine set on 1%.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Mukisa, check out gold. Oh yeah. Yeah, same type of thing that we were seeing here on GJ, where it created that bullish candle and then came down and broke the lows. Yeah, to me it's pretty choppy though. Don't really see anything that that seems good in my opinion here with gold.
But bro, one thing I want to tell you about gold. You know, gold we have no weak candle on the 1 hour, and second thing, it retraced the previous daily candle of 61.8%. Okay, so it can made a double bottom or triple bottom, and then it can go continue up.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks
And
it looks a
okay,
little choppy
and
here to me.
yeah. And another thing, if the 1 hour candle closed below 1922, then I will see the gold 1970. So, because the next range is almost 50 pips. So I will wait because we have no weak candle and we have bullish candle on M30. Okay, and so I will wait for this
Yeah.
because it did not take any liquidity at this time.
Yeah, no top wick here.
Yeah. This is the waiting game, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna be really mad at GJ if it goes up and takes me out, man.
You booked on GJ?
No, it wicked like my target, but it didn't trigger anything.
Bro, I booked 10 pips all my positions. No, 1%. I 1%. You know, my rule is if I get 1%, then I booked whole things. I did not because GJ already dropped like yesterday, and yesterday same thing was happened. Yesterday, I also yesterday 10 pips booked and call it a day. So it happens, man. No problem.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I think it's good. I mean, put the trust in the hourly candle. I think it should be good. I mean, obviously, it's just got to respect the hourly candle high. So, I mean, if it goes to hit my stop loss, it's going to break that hourly candle high. And then, to me, it's going to invalidate the trade anyways. So, it's all good. Whatever happens, happens. But this is kind of like what I was worried about here was the 4 hour. Because it didn't close below this area. And now it's rejecting pretty hard.
And already broke 30 minutes candle high. So
Yeah, it's like right there. Which I'm not too worried about that. I've had that happen, before where it will break, it'll break 30-minute candle highs or whatever the case might be and still flip around and come down. So it's just, I mean, that's why I just trust my stop loss. If it hits it, it hits it, no problem.
Yeah. No, this trade we did this trade based on hourly. So if anyone have trade, then sit patience. If the hourly candle do not break. So we need to patience. Hey Mac, Christine Oates.
But yeah, I sent the the picture, the screenshot in the Telegram chat of it wicking. You can see it like it crossed through the area and then freaking rejected. Nah, it's gonna go take me out too. I don't think it's gonna flip around. Fahar had in on GJ and break even. Yeah, that was probably good. We put stops at break even, probably 8-10 pips or something like that. It's pretty good. Not a bad idea for risk management, especially because it's heading straight to my freaking stop loss. Yeah, this 4 hour situation here is what's doing us dirty. Yeah, not looking too friendly here for us. I'm surprised that Raja hasn't done any live streams yet this year. Dragon Host, we have CAD monetary policy, keep an eye. Yeah, I mean, I'm trading GJ, so it shouldn't really affect that, but maybe it'll drive some volume into the market. That's at 10 a.m. too. I mean, that's going to be after my my trading time, so I'm not too worried about that. Yeah, Igor, he is busy making money on his big account, bro. Raja, yeah, it seemed like he made like $500,000 already. Oh man. Yeah, Dragon Host, I think your caps lock button is stuck. But yeah, he's definitely a big player now. This thing rejects and flips, I'll freaking die. Joji, he was supposed to start this January 15th, but had a death in the family. He'll start in February, it seems. Yeah, I think I remember that. Yeah, I think actually he's in Australia right now. I think for a boot camp or something. I think I saw that. Yeah, it's funny, the yesterday's trade on GJ, super slow. Today's trade on GJ, super slow. It's like making me remember why I don't like to trade GJ. It's all good though. This, in my opinion, was a very, very high probability setup though, and if it doesn't play out, then it's just one of those things. Mugisha, do you send signals? This is as close that I get to sending signals. I just come on here when I trade and I explain what I'm looking at and where I'm looking to enter. So if you want to say that's a signal, then sure. But Mugisha, if you're looking for signals, I would say that you should probably just stop trading. Respectfully.
Bro, we did the education signal only, not a trading signal.
Yeah. Yeah, trading signal is not gonna really do too much for you, so.
Yeah, of course. You know, bro, people only want to know clearly signal. If anyone give me signal, I will trade. Bro, I told everyone, man, we need to learn. We need to learn psychology. Why
Yeah.
you want mm, to took any trade depend on any other? You can decide yourself, because in trading, bro, money management is the most important thing. And money management, everyone has self dependent money management. My money management is other, because I know my risks, and your money management is other because you know your risks. Okay, so
Yeah. Yeah, that's very true. That's very true. Very true.
where is Jack, man? Where is busy? Where is busy, man?
Jake, yeah, I think I saw like in the Telegram chat that he was saying he was gonna take a break.
Oh,
You're talking about Jake from London, right? From the UK?
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he was saying that he was gonna take a break. I think he's had a rough start to the year and he just like wanna take a little break until February or something.
Maybe he will consistent after Feb. Maybe he
Yeah.
will start on Feb.
Yeah, sometimes you need that little break.
Yeah, of course, bro. I will take break on March for 15 days.
You going on vacation?
Yeah.
Nice.
Dubai after Singapore, maybe.
Nice. Yeah, that should be a good time. That's another place I
Yeah,
need to
bro.
go to is Dubai.
Yeah.
Whoops. Yeah, I need to make it out to Dubai. Yeah, Christine. Yeah, sometimes it happens. I mean, sometimes you gotta take that little reset. That's why I really am like super strict about one trade per day, because I mean, one trade per day, I mean, realistically, I could lose every trade in a month and I'd still be fine, still be in the markets. So, not to mention, I feel like it's less of a hit on your mental, because in my opinion, like if you're planning on risking 1%, you're planning on taking one trade and it's a loss, like you're kind of expecting that, so you're like putting yourself into a position where something bigger is happening than you expected. Whereas like in my opinion, if you take a loss, that already is like kind of it's like a little stab in the chest, and then you take another loss and you're like, fuck, I just
Yeah.
instead of taking one loss, I took two, It's like that's like for me, like when I start to lose like my confidence and I start to just get like a little uneasy mentally. So that's why I just really am just like super strict on one trade, because I know like mentally, emotionally, that's what I can handle. Anything more, it's gonna ruin my whole day, and it's really bad to ruin your day at 7:30 in the morning.
It's true. You're right.
And I've done it a lot of times. I've ruined my whole freaking day before my family is even awake.
Yep. One of these days we'll learn.
Yeah. But I mean, I think that's when you learn though, is the pain. You sit in that pain, you're like, I never want to do that again, so.
Some of us it takes longer though. So.
Oh yeah, I mean, trust me, like, I mean, I probably had to sit in a pain like every day for like a year before it really started to make sense, you know, like, I mean, there was literally times where I would just like be so pissed at myself, you know, like I remember this one time specifically where I had deposited $1,000 into an account, and me and my girlfriend, we were staying at our friend's house in Maryland because we were at a wedding, and you know, I deposited $1,000 into an account because I had just blown a previous account, you know.
Uh-huh.
And it was like Monday morning, you know, it was after the wedding, and we were still up there at her family's house, you know, for a couple of days. And yeah, I blew the whole $1,000 like that morning, Monday morning, you know, like before they were even before anybody in the house was awake, I lost all the money, you know.
Oh, man, that hurt.
But I like that time was like, that was like a big deal breaker for me. Like, I mean, I was like emotionally, like I was crying, you know. I was like, I'm a fucking idiot, you know. Like I
Yeah.
was really pissed, and that
Yeah,
was like,
it'll wreck your confidence, man. That trading has no mercy.
yeah, yep. And that time, like that was like one of the last times that I ever really did that, and that was like 2 years ago, you know. So I mean, it happens, you know. It takes some time. You gotta sit in that pain. But yeah, I just remember like just being in the shower, just like crying, like I can't fucking believe it, you know, like why did I do that?
Yeah.
And I got out of the shower, and my girlfriend like wanted to stay there like until like noon or something, you know, because she wanted to meet her friends for lunch, and then we were gonna hit the road back home. And I was like, I can't even do it. Like, I need to fucking leave, you know. like, so it's terrible, you know, to even do that to yourself, you know. It's like you're not only letting yourself down, but you're letting your people down too, you know.
Yeah, it's rough. But you didn't let it keep you down.
Yeah,
thankfully.
no, yeah.
So there's hope for me yet.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, you know. It's like, I think mistakes are fine, you know. It's fine to make mistakes. You just gotta learn from them, you know. So that's always been like my motto, you know. It's okay to fuck up, you know. You just gotta figure out what you did and try your best to not do it again. And with trading, sometimes that takes a couple of times, you know. It's the whole theory of the kid putting the hand on the hot stove, you know. I mean,
Yeah.
they do it once, you know, then they're like, oh yeah, mom, whatever. Do it again. Oh shit, okay. Yeah, I kind of remember that. Do it 3 times. It's like, all right, I'm never doing that again. Like that thing's fucking hot.
Yeah.
Hey bro, every trader faced these types of situation. I faced, man, 2 times. Okay, like you, crying after lose.
Yeah. Crying like a little
Yeah,
baby, man.
yeah, bro. But you know,
Can you imagine me,
first time I,
grown ass man, crying, you know?
Trading
yeah,
will do that to you.
Yeah.
It don't humble anybody.
yeah. No, I think these types of situations have every traders. No, first time I lose $1,100. Okay, after that, man, I crying. What I did happen? And you know, AUD USD, man, that time monetary policy was, and it was, I was in buying, and it dropped almost 600 pips in one candle in 5 minutes only. So, man, after that,
600 pips.
Wow.
Well, what's funny is like I've seen that on AUD USD. Like AUD USD is very volatile, like through news events. You know, it's pretty crazy.
yeah, and bro, and second chance, and at night I deposit again, almost $2,500, and put some lot side in AUD USD in the lower side, and when I woke up at morning, what I saw, I was shocked.
Yeah, I mean
It
Raja.
was retest 400 pips. It was retest 400 pips from lower side, and then I saw, man, I got 1600 right now, so I am in 400 profits. And whole night, man, I was crying. Oh, what?
Oh yeah.
That such situations. After that, I did not risk more than 2 or 3%. No hell.
Silver got me like that. Man.
And another incident, I deposit some $5,000 in one company, one broker. Okay, he was scammed with. That time I was crying. Okay, that time I was very crying, man. Because
Oh man.
I bought Bitcoin at 1100. Okay, that time Bitcoin was 27,000. Okay, I booked my profit and sent some request. Okay, then he told me, it needs time, or no, he give me many causes. At the end, man, he blocked me. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, there's a lot of that too. There's a lot of that. But I mean, just like you said,
You maybe,
Sartaz, like every trader goes through this, It's like I always say,
yeah,
like trading Forex isn't hard, like getting profits isn't hard. It's your mental emotions that you need to control when you take a loss. Like that's what determines if you're going to be a successful trader or not. And it's like that with everything in life. I mean, like life is really not that hard. It's how your mindset is when things are tough. And like that's what fucks people, And that's like, I mean, it used to be the same way. I mean, I like went through a little mini emotional ride yesterday, where I was just like I just got like super pissed off about I had a business deal that was like kind of like pissing me off. The customer was pissing me off. And I was just like, man, like it was just one of those days where I just like could not stay like mentally level-headed, And I was just like, man, like it's been a long time since I went through that, but that used to be something that I would go through on a daily basis, like where I was just emotionally like mentally a wreck. And so like that was like my positive out of it. I was just like, all right, can't be perfect every day. It's been a long time since I've felt like this, so I can't be mad. But that's another thing too, is if you just focus on progress, progression, not perfection. I always say that too. I think that's very important too, especially when it comes to trading, because you're definitely not going to be perfect from the get-go. But if you can just get that mindset around, okay, I learned something today, I progressed today, this happened today, whatever the case might be.
yeah, it needs, bro. Yeah, if you will consistently progress, then it will fine. Okay, that's why no, every day when woke up, then I make my plan. I will get 2% and call a day. That's my plan. Okay, and without setup, I did not trade. I wait 3 or 4 hours for trade, but I will wait. I did not no force myself to trade, and
Yeah.
I did all the trades on session only. Pre-London, pre-NY, or London.
Damn,
That's it.
you had a bomb just go off, Sartaz?
Yeah, there is no, bro. We have marriage hall near by me, so marriage hall.
What is that?
Marriage hall. People's married, bro, married.
Oh.
This is the season of yeah. They are just enjoying. So, bro, uh, gain after pain. Okay, you maybe listen. You have pain, after some time you will gain.
Yeah. Yep.
That's it.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I mean that's like like dudes that go to prison, and they come out, different, like that's like what they talk about, like people go to prison and they do their time a right way, and then there's people that go to prison and they do their time a wrong way. And there's a guy that I follow, Wes Watson. He did a 10-year sentence, got out 5 years ago, and he's a multimillionaire now. I mean, he's absolutely crushing it. But he always just says, like, I did my time the right way. I sat in the pain. I figured out what I needed to do, what I needed to change in my life, and when I got out, I was prepared. And you know, so
Yeah,
I think about those situations all the time. Is like regret is our guideline. You know, when we regret something, you know, then there's a lesson to be learned. There's something we can take away.
yeah, 100% makes sense.
I can't believe it's rejected. Oh my god, that
Yeah,
shit cracks me up. I mean, it closed below this level, so I mean, I'm honestly expecting it to come down and break these lows. As long as we respect the 30-minute high, I think it should break the lows. And
maybe it has made some support here. Okay,
yeah,
no
yeah,
problem, bro. Yeah, what my goal daily? I just find 2 or 3 setups daily and took the trades, 10 pips profit, and that's it. I don't risk more, or I don't expect the more profits. Only and only 10 pips.
yeah, man. 10 pips. Once I got that down, that changed everything for me.
No, for example, today I took GBPJPY on morning, okay, on London. I took profit 10 pips, okay. Right now 10 pips profit, and same as AUD, okay, 22 pips at least, maybe. Looks like no, so enough for me for today.
That's all you need. That's all you need.
Yeah, and January was so amazing for me, bro, because every week I made approx more and less than 6% every week.
Yeah, that's
So
amazing,
it's
man.
enough.
That's amazing
Yeah.
returns.
That is pretty amazing. Nice job.
Thank you.
How long have you been trading, Sartaz?
Yeah, bro.
How long have you been trading?
Bro, I have already 7 years in trading. 3 years,
7
3
years.
years in stock market, in Indian stock market, and 4 years in Forex.
Yeah, see, that's another thing, you know,
But
like people don't really think about like the time, you know. I mean, you look at Raja, I think like 7 years as well,
yeah,
you know, and I mean, like it
yeah,
takes time.
he started trading after me, bro. Raja, I knew him before 6 years in Telegram. We talked each other. Then that time he was nothing. He was just started trading.
Yeah, he was
And
he just
another
posted
thing,
he just posted that I think yesterday. He was saying like, you know, this is 6 years of the same strategy, 6 years of discipline.
yeah,
You know, like people
yeah,
don't really think about that. I think that's important.
yeah. No, I also consistent last 3 years.
Mhm.
Last 3 years, yeah, consistent. No, my goal today 2%. That's it. Nothing. In a month, 20%, 25%. That's it. I made 20% on December also, on September also, on November also, on January also. No, it will consistent. I never ever risk more than 2 or 3%. That's it. That's my rule. And I just waiting for my setup. If I get, then I will trade. If I not get, then call a day. That's it. Yesterday I saw gold drop and moves on the same way. Okay, but I took any trade, bro. I saw the move, the drop move, also saw the upside also moves, saw the upside move, but I did not, because we have no setup between this movement, so I did not took any trade.
Yeah, that's another thing. If you can have the discipline to
Yeah,
not
yeah,
execute, that's important too.
yeah. I have almost right now 12 students. Okay, they sit with me on London. Okay, they treat as same as. I just know one thing, bro. In this market, if you have patience, then you will win. Otherwise, in this market, technical analysis work 10%. Okay, other 90% or 70% work only psychology.
Yeah, yeah, patience pays, like they say. Patience does pay.
Yeah, right, 100%.
I think one of the things that really made it hard for me, anyway, was people who tell you that once they have these big accounts, but they're like, oh yeah, I was consistently profitable and making all this money after a year. The first year of trading, I was making 100,000. You're like, what? And then so after you're like, oh, I've been doing this for 2 years or 3 years and I'm not there yet. You think something's wrong with you. You've been hearing all this stuff that makes no sense. Not saying that it can't be true, but everybody can't have made it in 1 year, in 6 months, in 3 months. So after 3 months, I had my strategy and I was in massive
Yeah.
profits. You're like, what?
Yeah, I think those people are bullshitters.
Yeah,
I mean, they could be.
but they really
couldn't.
mess up new people.
Go ahead. Sorry.
I said they really mess up us new people, though.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. I mean, I think that's honestly the problem with social media. To be honest with you. It's very easy to look at somebody that's 20 years old driving a Ferrari and be like, fuck, I'm a failure, But then
Yeah.
at the same time, like Bezos, Elon Musk, these dudes that are, the richest people in the world, like they didn't get their wealth until like their 40s, So like, why are we mad, So that's the thing is, that's another thing I always try and tell myself, because I got caught up in that like really young, just very materialistic, just seeing everybody else's journey and being like, how come, it worked for them and not me, things like that, So it's easy to do that for sure, but I always just try and tell myself like, don't worry about their chapter, whatever chapter they're on, it's my time's coming, whenever it comes.
Bro,
I really
in
just had to
social
stay away
media,
from those people and find my own path.
Yeah.
Because it's hard to listen, to learn from somebody who throws that in your face all the time.
Mhm.
And, they're bragging about how they made it in record time and, they got it together. They had the strategy, the magic strategy or the magic indicator, and they just figured it all out. And now they're going to cut all of that out for you so you don't have to learn, the hard way and all this stuff.
Yeah, it doesn't work like that. Not with trading.
You have to learn the hard way. There's no
Yeah.
other way.
Yeah.
these all are fucking instrument.
Yep.
Bro, I am waiting for Tesla, man. I bought Tesla at 103 or 4. Just I am waiting it 180, 175. Then I will book.
Yeah, I don't really pay attention to stocks. I for some reason I never really paid attention to it. I mean, I have like an IRA or whatever that I buy shares of the S&P 500 with, but it's just like an ETF account, it's nothing like nothing crazy.
No, bro. Just I believe on myself. I just diversified my assets on stocks, on mutual funds, on banks, and because I cannot put all the money in trading, because whenever the broker will close his door, you don't know, bro. So that's why I don't believe 100% on broker also. So I just diversified my profits in stocks, in Indian stocks or mutual funds or something either. That's why.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's smart. I think it's smart for sure.
Yeah, because at the end of the month, if suppose that, for example, I made $100, okay, each month I withdraw $40 and $40 I put on stocks and as like mutual funds, and that's it. Save my future.
Yeah. Igor, he is great motivation, Mike. I looked at some of his videos and he is speaking the truth all the way. Oh, I think you're talking about Wes Watson. Yeah, yeah, he's a good one. I like his content. He's got really good content. Ali, what's good, man? Good morning. What's your opinion on gold? This is what I'm looking at on gold. I was looking at, potential like pullback to this area to go retest the support, but yeah, I don't know. It's just kind of choppy right now, so no real opinion on gold other than just wait for more information, to be honest with you. I'm in this trade on GJ still. just holding it, and if it works, it works. If not, oh well. I was thinking with this 30-minute close that the next one could go break the low and continue down, but it's not looking like that's gonna happen, so probably could have cut my losses early and probably, secured some, or secured less loss, but I like to just trust the candle structure and not let the emotions come into play. So we're still just holding it. Hasn't been hit yet. But it did just barely, it just like wicked my freaking take profit and then rejected. So that's a little annoying, but whatever. Probability. It's all probability.
If you are looking on gold on H1, okay, it's trying to get some liquidity and it's trying to break the previous candle high, and because I am waiting just if this candle needs to close in the range, then I will close in the range. Then we have almost 30 pips clean candles, so we have some wicks on H1 hourly.
Yeah, the H1 on gold looks pretty solid.
Yeah. You booked all your positions on GJ or hold?
Say that again?
You booked your all position. You cut your all position in GBPJPY, or you hold something?
No, I have everything open. Full position still open.
Oh, okay.
Haven't touched anything. Yeah, it came down. My 10 pip mark is 514.
Yeah, I do know.
It came down there and didn't cross it on the spread though, so it didn't secure.
Maybe it will play out after NY Open.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like I said earlier, like the hourly, I mean the stop loss based on the hourly, I mean it makes a lot of sense to me that it should continue, but this hourly candle failing to break the low, I think that's probably not the best sign, but it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah. And based on M15, we have lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, and maybe it can make lower high and again lower low.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Hey, we got a new subscriber, Basketball Lover. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, when this
You are about to 800 subscriber, bro.
Say that again?
You are about to 800 subscriber. I told you, if you go regular, then your subscriber will be increased. And I hope at the end of this 2023, you will get 5,000 or more than 5,000 subscribers.
Yeah, it's been the audience has been a lot larger this week. Like,
Yeah. Yeah. No, I started live from 6 subscriber. Okay.
yeah,
Now 35. No, it is increasing day by day. 2 subscriber, 1 subscriber.
yeah, it's slow, but just like trading, keep
Yeah,
showing up every day and
yeah,
you'll get better.
yeah. No problem, bro. I just live for my enjoying. So, I share your link for more my friends to subscribe. They subscribed already.
Oh, awesome. Awesome.
AUD I have something holding on AUD. It dropped maybe.
Mozamil, will GBPJPY come down? That's what I'm hoping, but hoping's not a good trading strategy, so we'll have to see. I am losing a lot of money. Yeah, that sucks. That sucks. If you're losing a lot of money, then you should probably just close your trade.
JPY is so strong, man. Pound is weak.
Yeah.
It will drop, man. It will drop.
Yeah, after this 30-minute close, I thought we were going to be good, but turns out we weren't. We'll see though. Still in the trade, so can't count it as a loss yet. It's only a loss once you close.
4 minutes left to open NY. Gold is looking good.
It's gonna make the push.
Yeah. I just want the 1 hour candle close in the range.
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
Maybe next candle will took some liquidity, then go up.
Yeah, it looks like GJ is gonna take me out. Looks like it's gonna take us out. Oh, Harith. Yep. Stop me out. That's unfortunate. Fahar, 1 hour broke previous high. Yep. Looks like it's gonna do a little bit further pullback here. Which, I mean, it makes sense, you know, because, you know, we dropped quite a bit. You know, it definitely needs to pull back if it's gonna continue. Or it could just correct the move, you know, so. But yeah, I mean, I really got nothing off of this trade. I mean, to me, it's just like a probability thing. I don't see, like, really the only thing that I think that could have like came into factor is the fact that the 4 hour didn't close below this zone. That's really the only thing that I can think about. If the 4 hour closed below this zone, it would be good. Or if this wasn't here, I think it would be good. And I mean, like, realistically, it did work out. it wicked 10 pips, and with the spread on the broker, it just didn't secure. It's all good though. It's my 3rd loss of the year. 13 wins, 3 losses.
Basically, I saw this setup work at least 20, 25 or 30 days. But it's happened. No problem.
Yeah, I think it's just probability. Wasn't on my side here.
Yeah, of course.
Not
bro.
enough volume.
Of course.
Not enough volume.
No, bro. Stop loss is another girlfriend of trader life. So.
Yeah, I mean, it made sense. Made sense to me. Made sense to work out. I think really it's really just that 4 hour candle in this rejection area. I think that's pretty much it. Like, that's the difference between today's trade and the trade we took yesterday. The trade I took yesterday, can't even remember where it was. I think right here. Yeah, it was right here. So 7 a.m. If we look at that on the 4 hour, where was that? Would have been in this candle? Yeah, that's right. Breaking the lows, we had like clean traffic through here. All good, all good, all good. Can't be perfect. Still have an 81% win streak or win rate this month, so I'm not mad. Hey, what's up, Harith?
Hello, Mike. Good morning. How are you doing?
Hey, what's happening, man? How you doing?
I'm blessed, brother. How's been your week so far?
Not bad, not bad. I just took a loss on GJ here, but other than that, not bad.
Wow. Wow. Yeah. Embracing the uncertainties of the market.
Yeah. Yeah, I think
That.
probability just wasn't on my side for this trade. It like came down 10 pips or so and like wicked my take profit down here. But it rejected. The spread didn't close it.
GJ, right?
Yeah.
Oh, well, part of the game. So how is gold going?
I haven't taken any trades on gold this week. It's just been 3 GJ trades. I had 2 wins and then this loss. Gold is just ranging. It's just not really doing anything right now.
I haven't really taken part in the markets the whole of this week.
Yeah.
I've just been doing a lot of behind the scenes work.
Yeah, that's not a bad thing.
Yeah, I've not really indulged. Actually, I have a link I want to post here for people who listen to podcasts. This is one of the nice podcasts I've listened to about emotions. Like, it is a chat with traders podcast. I don't know if you know that podcast.
No, I don't think so.
So I just posted the link in the chat here, the Zoom chat. You can listen to that guy. Really, he has nice takes when it comes to emotions, psychology with trading. I just liked him, and he's so realistic, and the way he explains everything, like going to uncertainties, accountability, things like that, risk management. The way he talks, you may think it is Uncle Ted talking.
Could
So
be
he like,
him.
yeah, like whatever he's saying just aligns with Uncle Ted's perspective of how he sees trading. You better I just posted that link to whoever wants to listen to that person or listen to that podcast. The link is in the chat, Zoom chat actually.
Awesome, thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna check it out. For sure.
Hey, Muhammad. Thank you, man.
Yo,
How are you?
Sadat. I'm good, bro. How are you doing?
Yeah, not bad, man.
Minamina, how is your? You're good?
Yeah, I'm fine, bro. I'm fine.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's good.
I just think, bro, our comics master came, so we need to prepare for power play. I am ready to field in power play, bro. In comics coming.
You know, I've not been looking at the charts the whole week, so this is like my first time being on the charts. I just tried. I just that home and like give you guys company and see what's really popping. But unfortunately, I'm seeing even gold is ranging on what just Mike just said.
Yeah.
Oh, it's already NY open. Wow, beautiful.
Yeah.
But nothing special happening.
Muhammad.
How's the daily?
It's bearish.
Daily already retest from 61.8%, man. So I thought based on M5 structure, it already made double bottom. So I am just waiting for the break of the 1 hour candle. Maybe it can go up for a week, 1930, and then came down in the range.
Wow, gold has been a mess.
Yeah.
Yeah, it hasn't been too solid this week.
No, very difficult trade on gold, man. I took many trades on gold as well as GJ. GJ was easy, but gold was so trouble, man.
Thank God I've not been quick. Sometimes you just need a break from the markets to just rejuvenate yourself. Find yourself what really.
Yeah.
Gold is a confidence breaker.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, you're right. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Yesterday gold was so volatile, man. So volatile.
Yeah, and moves on gold will probably be coming soon. So later, like this month has just been there trying to do what gold does best.
Yesterday gold came at least 150 pips as well as it recovered in one candle in 1 hour. Man. I did not do anything.
Yeah, now what will you do? How will you take that trade? It becomes impossible, you know what?
Yeah, of course, bro. What are you looking for? Comment.
For me?
Yeah.
Me, I'm not trading nothing. I've not traded the whole week. I'm just there trying to do a lot of work, like here and there. Like nothing special actually pertaining trading this week from me.
No, that's good, man.
Yeah. Wait. Anyway, where is Jake? The two Jakes. They have not been here. The one from the UK and the one from the US.
Jake also same as you, man. He is on holiday.
Oh, Jake took a break.
He enjoys his weekend right now.
The one from the UK. Yeah. I remember. I guess yesterday I was in the Telegram group. I saw his messages of like he's taking this month off. Like he will come back next month. The one from the Jake from the UK. Like this month has been crazy on him. Like he has been taking loss after loss with London session. So probably he'll be coming next month again on the charts.
Yeah, that's what I thought I saw him say, yeah.
Yeah, so probably you'll be seen next month. Yeah, but it was so tough on him. I actually told him, I advised him to like just take a break from like trading for some time because it's just going to ruin all your confidence.
Yeah, sometimes you need it. Sometimes you need it for sure. Just get that reset.
Yeah, it's no fun seeing multiple L's in a row.
Yeah, anytime I take a loss, man, I'm like super cautious the next day. Like after this trade, tomorrow I'll be extra cautious because taking 2 losses in a week is not what I want to do.
Okay, bro. I am head off. Thank you. See you tomorrow.
Alright, Sartaz, have a good one.
Yeah.
Sartaz.
Call a day. Thank you. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.
Hey, Christine, how are you doing?
I'm here. I'm kind of in a position with Jake, but I'm not. I'm not walking away yet.
You're the London killers.
No, I'm New York, straight New York.
So you haven't traded London before?
Yeah, London doesn't work for me. I started out doing London though. For me,
Well,
London is 1 a.m. to 3 or 4 a.m. and that doesn't work for me.
so it
I
is
try
Faye
to
who's
force
always
myself to do it.
Jake and Faye with me sometimes. With the ones who do London.
Do you do are you guys doing a live stream, or you just in the chat?
Now in the chat, like sharing chats here and there, like what you're seeing, then bringing out your ideas, something like that.
Oh, cool.
But I think guys have not been participating when it comes to London. I've not been there for a while, but coming back, I'm seeing people are quiet. With Jake also off. Jake is taking a break. London has been wild for him the previous weeks. Last week was a good week for me with London. Probably I traded 2 days last week, and of which I ended up with 300 pips. I remember I took 150 pips 2 days, like 150 pips. It was on Thursday and 150 on Friday with London.
Nice.
So since then, I've not stepped back to the charts. I'm just chilling, like nothing going on actually with trading. The whole of this week, I've just relaxed.
Nice.
Since then, looking back at it now, looking at what gold has been doing this week, it's just really crazy. I can't dare to take any trade.
Yeah. Maybe I'll take some time off until next week and get my head together.
I'm not trading this week.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea, Christine. I was just kind of thinking about that. Like maybe that's a good thing too. You know, like if you I don't know. You know, you put yourself into kind of like analysis paralysis then. But you know, I was just thinking like maybe like that rule needs to come into place. So like you know you take 1 trade per day. Obviously, if it's a win, great. You know, if it's a loss, no problem. But if you take like a loss in a week, you know, maybe you just like reset for the week. Or if you take 2 losses in a week, maybe you just stop for the week. So that way you're not butchering yourself. You know, it's like that's the confidence thing. So that's what I was just kind of thinking about, because that's my thing. Like I don't really have a problem with taking 1 loss in a week. That's okay, you know. But taking 2 losses, you know, like I'll be, you know, tomorrow's Thursday, and then we got Friday, so 2 trading days left. No big deal. But I'll definitely be a little bit more cautious, you know. But so I don't want to I don't want to have 2 losses on my account for the week.
I like that. Let me write that down. Or my trading plan, if I can update it, something like that.
Yeah, I think something like that would be a good
make
idea.
My maximum loss for the week, maybe 2% or something like that.
Yeah, yep.
Or 3 losses.
Yeah, I think something like that would be a good idea.
The thing with me is that when I take a loss, let's say like today, it affects me really hard that day. It like pushes me to like go in more and what. So fighting that helps me. So but going to the next day, the previous loss, that doesn't really affect me anymore. Like that previous loss, I see it like something that has already gone, that I have nothing like attached to it. I don't have any control to that loss that happened. But what really affects me is the day I take a loss, that's the day I have to fight to go through, because that's where I get really big problems. That's where a lot of problems have happened. When I take like 1 loss, let's say in London, I should avoid to trade NY because it's going to reflect what I'm going to do with NY session. So I try to fight and see that day through, so that I go to the next day. That day I sleep and wake up, I wake up with fresh minds and like, what happened, and I'm ready to go again the next day.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with you. I agree.
Because I've tried it a couple of times whereby I take a loss with London. So the way you come with, the moment you come into NY, there is a way you come in like aggressively. It's payback time now.
Yeah.
Those
Yeah. Yeah.
override, and you end up taking big L's after L after L, and then by the time you come back to your senses, you start regretting. Oh my, why did I just do? If I told I just read.
Yeah, man. Tell me about it.
Yeah, I mean,
So that's one of the things.
Yeah, I was gonna say that the discipline to, like, you know, control your mindset is definitely important. So that's what I'm always thinking about. Keep the emotions out of trading. That's like with this trade. I mean, like, I honestly think it was just probability. You know, like, I don't really. There's the only thing that I can think of is the 4-hour situation here.
Yeah.
The 4-hour, you know, didn't close below the zone, so, you know, if there was like clean candle, clean traffic, and we didn't have a support right there, I think that probably would have been, you know, a little bit higher confirmation. But I just feel like it is what it is. You know, it's nothing. It's okay. Like, the setup made perfect sense. You know, we had the drop down, we had the bullish candle, and broke the lows. This probably would have been the best entry, like right here at 747 when it was breaking these lows. That probably would have been the best entry.
Yeah, I was seeing that trade you took in the Telegram group. So I was talking to myself, where was the best entry? And just where you pointed, that's the area I saw. Like, where you took an entry was an okay entry, but the best one was right there. The moment that candle, the bearish candle, was leaving that support candle.
Yep.
So there, you know that candle is going to hold. That is a fake support. So you have a nice probability of that trade going all the way down at that point.
Yeah, the worst thing is like it wicked 10 pips, you know, like it went 10 pips in profit, and, you know, just because of the spread it didn't close, you know. It's like, fuck.
Hey, you could have closed manually, or it was so fast that it didn't give you the opportunity to close.
No, I wasn't even paying attention to it. I just set the levels, you know. Like, the only way I knew that it went 10 pips was because Sartaz was like, "Oh, book 10 pips." And I was like, "Oh shit, let me see." And I looked at mine and it was still open. I was like, "Oh, what?" But yeah, that's the thing, you know. I try and stay away from manually closing. You know, I like to just set the levels and just let the market do what it's gonna do. Like, to me, like, if it doesn't hit 10 pips, you know, like, I mean, there was, at the break of this low, there was 27 pips down to the bottom here. So the probability of me being able to catch 10 pips should have been pretty high. But, you know, it's just one of those things. It's exactly that probability.
Yeah, that's for sure. Now it is pumping up.
Yep. Yeah, and I think
probably create a high and then come back down later in the session.
Yep, that was just what I was about to say. I think you're exactly right, and that's like that range 1, range 2 situation that I've been talking about here recently, as far as like Donvo and Wix don't lie. That's like, or not Wix don't lie, Wix 9. It's like we had the low created here, support, then we had the resistance, and we broke that to continue, but then we rejected. Now we're back above this this resistance support level. So yeah, I think you're right. I think we'll have the pullback, maybe come up here to this like area or something, and then we'll come back down, I think.
Yeah, and best of the 4 hour, if you look at the 4 hours, well,
you see that it has really, that previous 4 hour really dumped. So higher chance of a pullback first to the next 4 hour before the continuation down, if the continuation down is there.
Yeah.
Like creating that upper wick of 4 hour. So probably in an hour from now, you're going to see that continuation to the downside.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I mean,
when you go to the 4 hour, I like breaking it out in four hourly candles. If you have the first hourly candle that goes and dumps like 50 pips, what is the probability of the next hourly candle of that 4 hour going down? It is less. So you expect the next hourly candle at least to find a pullback or create a fake support, and then the next hourly candle to just take out that support and go with a continuation. Like logically, if you put things into perspective and just try to think about it, like you have a 4 hour candle that consists of four hourly candles. What is the probability of all those 4 hour candles to just dump, bearish? It's less. So if you have the first hourly candle that just dumps, then you have a higher chance of the next hourly candle trying to pull back, create some fake support if you're in the downer trend, and then the third candle and the fourth candle, that's why you can have a really nice move based off the 4 hour logic.
Yeah.
You can see it with now if we look at the hourly, let's go to the hourly. The previous 4 hour candle, where did it start from?
The previous one started up here at 167.30. So if we look at this is 1 a.m. 7:30. Oh yeah, right here.
That small bullish candle, right?
Yep, and then we have bearish. So this was the first hour, second hour, third hour, 4 hour. And then this was the new 4 hour
but now
candle.
That's the close, right?
Yeah, this one was the strong one.
Yeah. So something like, you see the first one, what it did, it was kind of a fake support right there, probably creating an upper wick. And then the next hour it gave you a confirmation of the sell, and then it was up to you to either sell from the third one or you sell from that one where you're having confirmations of taking out that low of that of the previous hourly candle that kind of created that bullish small candle there, that kadoji bullish candle, the first hourly candle of the 4 hour.
Yeah.
So building that narrative with a 1 hourly, so you try to break that as well to the 30-minute, whatever time frame you're using, and so there you've just created a story with a 4 hour candle whereby you're trying to find a trade based off the 4 hour and how you're going to visualize the 4 hour candles printing based off the hourly candles, and then finding entries probably on the 30-minute. So having all that story built up, you can't fail really to capitalize on it and just find 10 pips that you want and then call it a day. I've tried to see it that way and I'm seeing that it really makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you're right. I mean,
so that's
sorry, go
yes,
ahead.
go ahead. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, what I was trying to mean is that now that's the same idea I'm trying to look at now at that current candle. Where did it start from, the current candle that we are in right now? Isn't that the first hour we are in?
Yeah, it started from 159.833 or so it's right here.
So how many so you're probably right there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, this is the last hour we are in, right?
Yeah.
We're in the last hour. So now what you see of that candle is that it is a pullback candle based off on the 4 hour, because then the previous 4 hour just dumped. So what is the if you got the 4 hour, what is the probability of that having that dump on the 4 hour, that the next 4 hour will just continue with another dump? It's less, right?
Yep.
So what do you want to see? Something like a fake support that we saw on the 1 hour previously there. So there is a high probability of the next hourly candle going down to continue with the other hourly candle we had, since we are in a bearish trend right now, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I definitely think that that the pullback was warranted. A further pullback.
Yeah.
Because like
So
even
that will probably be like a big candle on the 4 hour time frame, having that small bullish candle there.
yeah, oh well, it's all good, it's all good. Can't be perfect on every trade.
Yeah, but since you take one trade, then you're done for the day today.
Yep. Done.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean,
But I know that low will be reflected.
Yeah, I bet you like with London close, you know, we'll see the drop down.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the setup. They just pull them back so they can drop.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Maybe.
You know, in that podcast, I just sent you that link to that podcast. This guy was talking about people so focused with TAs, like technical analysis, so much, and they forget the part of psychology. Like the issue with that is that people try to fight uncertainties in the market. That I think that the more you spend with technical analysis, analyzing and this, that it's you see it as a higher probability of you always having winning trades, and which is not the case. And really that made sense to me, because you get to see now, for example, that goes with the smart money concepts things and this and the other, looking for those points of interest and stuff. You know, there's a way to there is a way it does what, like, I don't know how, I think you've seen how they do trade, right? The smart money concept people.
Yeah, kind of, yeah.
They try to like make things they do overanalyze the charts to a point whereby there is no way they're going to like lose a trade. Things like that. Like that technical analysis is next level.
Yeah.
So probably this guy has been talking about things like that, whereby someone just focuses on technicals way too much, because that has been a part to whoever is joining trading like a newbie. Most of the part you'll be so focused on technicals, and you forget that your mind is also going to play a very huge part, more than even the technicals you're trying to analyze.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. It's almost like over-analysis, you know? Too much analysis.
That's exactly the thing. At a point you just become paralyzed with analysis. Like you don't know what to do now. Things have become crazy. Like you see here there is an order block, for example, there's a block there. So which one is going to work for you?
Yeah.
Everything seems like an order block.
Yeah.
It's a nice one. You'll probably listen to that guy. Will pick some things out of him.
Yeah, gold just doing nothing, man. This whole session just ranged.
Gold is going to smack the head out of people.
Yeah, I still think, just like you said, I think GJ, it'll come down and retest these lows at some point. I think just the
Yeah, makes
probability on
sense
this
to retest.
trade.
And you know why I see that there is a probability, the high probability of it retesting that area, that low, is because, for instance, if the new 4-hour candle is coming, is coming into play, and you let's say probabilities are that it will go up. So for it to go up, first of all, it has to create a lower wick. In that process of creating a lower wick is it going down to retest that low. So that low will determine how strong or how the next 4-hour candle is going to print. If that low is going to be a strong one, then we should respect that low, and then we see a continuation way all the way up. But the moment you have that candles on the 30 minutes starting to close below that low, then it will be a simple continuation with the next 4-hour candle that is going to come into play.
Yeah.
So having an idea, then you bring in your probabilities. So what is the probability? You have that probability because you're trending down, so there is a higher chance of it at least retesting the low before anything else can come into play. So you now go into your risk management. How much do I want to risk on that trade? You risk it. But there is no, you're not certain of any outcome. It can play out, it can't play out.
Yeah.
There is no guarantees there.
I've noticed that for me, I can, when I really take the time to analyze the charts and what I see, and it normally is very good. Like it's spot on where I believe it's going to go and where it's been. And like when I start from the daily and work my way down, for some reason, when it comes to the execution, is where I seem to either lose my confidence or something seems to happen between when it's time to pull the trigger. And then if I lose that trade, I seem to be okay, but then when you have multiple, it's when you have multiple losses.
Yeah.
And then I get frustrated because I'm like, I saw this and then I didn't take it and it happened. And then I let my emotions get involved and I took something that I didn't see and then I lost.
Yeah. Yeah, that's I mean, I've seen Raja do that too, seen Raja do that several times. Like, I used to hop on his streams like really religiously when he was active every day. And I would see him do that. I would see him take losing streaks for multiple days at a time. He would never trip, just come back next day, and just follow the rules, and if it worked out, it worked out great. If not, no worries, So I think that's the biggest thing is, if you reflect on the wins, your past wins, that alone should put yourself into a position where you're building confidence alone, because like, okay, like I've taken some losses recently, but look at all these wins I've taken. I know I can win a trade, It just hasn't happened recently, but for whatever reason, I don't know. It just is what it is, Maybe the market's a little bit off, maybe my analysis is a little bit off. But at the end of the day, like I know I can win, So that's what I noticed with him. Like when he was going through those times, is when you're taking consistent losses, it is what it is. It's probability.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's for sure. And adding on that, actually, you get to understand that your strategy is not going to work 100% of the time. There is a probability to your strategy. It can be a 50% strategy, and there are months of which your strategy is not going to be consistent as it has been. Let's say, for example, today is January, but your return has been, let's say, for example, hypothetically speaking, 20%, and then February comes, it is 50%. and then come June, you're getting 10%. So looking at the broader picture, there are months whereby your strategy is not going to align with the markets. In January, it can be a fake out market, whereby those who are trading fake outs are the ones really getting the best out of it. Those trading support and resistance are the ones getting the best out of the June market. Like, I've seen the cycles of the market change monthly. There are those months whereby like you find you're losing really hard, and when you try to get into your feelings, you forget to really analyze it analytically, like looking at how months have been, like how the cycle really changes during months or period of time, quarterly, half, things like that. They do help, and understanding the market cycle, there is a way to play a really great role into all of that.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I agree for sure. Yeah, it's not always going to be amazing. Yeah, and I think like that's the thing is like earlier, you know, I was trying to think about like, okay, what could have went wrong with this trade, and I think it's exactly what you just said. Like, you know, my strategy is not going to work every single time. You know, there's a probability that it will work, and there's a probability that it won't. You know, like when it's aligned, you know, when I'm executing within my strategy, it obviously has a much higher probability. But even if you think about like the trades that I've taken, I think this trade right here is probably the first loss I've taken this month where it's like legit been my probability. You know, the other two losses I took this month, one of them was an impulse trade that wasn't really alongside of my rules, and then I think the other one was a similar situation. So you know, if you think about that, like this is out of 16 trades that I've taken this month, I think it's 16, there's really only one trade that I executed completely alongside of my plan that didn't work out, and it still actually like technically worked out. Like the spread just didn't cross the line. You know, if the spread crossed the line, you know, this would have been a winner. So, you know, like if you think about that, like exactly to your point, Harith, like this is just one of those situations where it's simply just probability, you know. Because I'm looking at 16 trades this month. If I'm looking at the fact that only one of them was a loss that was inside of my trading plan, like the other two losses weren't technically a part of the trading plan, that's a really, really, really high win rate, you know. So if I take those other two losses out, that would be 14 trades with one loss. So that would be 13 divided by 14. That's a 92% win streak. But even with those two losses outside of my trading plan, that's so 16 trades, 3 losses, so that'd be 13 divided by 16. That's an 81% win rate. That's still like ridiculously high, you know. So yeah, I mean that you bring up a good point with that, Harith. It's like it's just situations where that probability just isn't there, you know. And if you look at the bigger picture, you'll realize that you're not wrong. You're not a bad trader. You know, like everything's fine. You know, it's just one of those situations, you know. And I mean, we've seen people like Raja, you know, Uncle Ted even, you know, we've seen people that know what they're doing go through these situations, and it's exactly that. It's probability.
Yeah, because if you understand, you know, but in this market we are dealing with different people with different ideas. So you're trying to look for that flawless idea. You're not going to run into everyone's head. That's impossible to like go into everyone's head to really know what they are doing and why the reason behind it. Like let's say, for example, the big boys that are trying to move these markets, you won't know what they're doing.
Yeah, 100%. And I would probably argue that our strategies, our trading styles have higher probabilities than the big boys. You know, the difference is the big boys are using bigger money, you know, and like I know like a lot of people that are like they trade like very large accounts where they just don't even use stop losses, like, and they press sell like if price goes 100 pips against them, as long as it does a margin call, like they don't care. I mean, like I used to trade with people that operated like that. Like they would deposit $5,000 into an account, they wouldn't use a stop loss, and they would try and run that thing up to 100,000, and like it would work, you know, like they would get it, you know, it would work. and then they would withdraw 95,000 and they would start with the 5,000 again. And you know, if they blew that account, no problem, because they already withdrew 95 grand. So it's like, whatever, you know, I'll deposit another 5,000, I'll do it again. So like, you're exactly right. Like, I mean, everybody's strategy is totally different. You know, it's just about what makes sense for you, what works for you.
Yeah. So I think probably those people are using the monthly time frame if they're doing these executions.
Yeah.
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 You can't do that with a 30-minute.
Yeah, I used to see, I mean, there's one guy specifically, his name was Ken. I can't remember his last name. But that's how he was. I mean, he would trade US 30, and I mean, he would have days where he made 30 grand, you know, 100 grand, you know, things like that. And everybody was like, man, this guy's bulletproof. But then he would have days where he would blow his account, you know, but he didn't care, you know, because he would just deposit more and he would do it again, you know. So like, that's the thing, is like, that worked for him, but like for somebody that was like following his strategy or his signals or whatever, it's obviously not doable to like just blow an account and just, you know, deposit more and start over, you know. So yeah, QBanks does kind of a similar thing. QBanks, he'll do the same thing.
Yeah, I've seen QBanks with US 30.
Yeah. Yep. And he's similar,
Yeah.
like, I mean, he'll just blow an account and just redeposit money and start over, you know, and then he'll make 100 grand, and people like seem to forget that he does blow accounts, you know.
That's the thing with trading. Trading, it depends on who you are and what you're seeing and what works for you, really. Because what works for you may not work for another person. What works for you, someone else might see it as so aggressive and what, but it's okay with you. You're ready to take that risk. So
Yep, exactly.
So like, there is no that perfect right way of doing something when it comes to the market. As long as all of you are getting your bread from the markets, everyone is profiting. That's what ends by the end of the day. That's what matters, like, in the long run. Are you getting something out of it consistently? If yes, then well and good. Go on, Bob.
Yeah, and I remember that's a good point, because my great grandfather, he is very big in the stock markets. Like now he's like 92 now, you know, so he's not involved in it as much as he used to be when I was younger, and he's like still with it mentally, so he's still trading and stuff. But yeah, I remember when I first told him that I was getting into trading Forex, and I was like kind of explaining the strategy and stuff, and he's like, "Oh, Michael, you'll never make it, you know, doing that. You'll never make it day trading or, you know, doing that." But that's because he was very locked in on his strategy. You know, he knew what worked for him, and he's like a swing trader. You know, he literally analyzes the market probably 5 minutes every month, and like that's how he like makes his decisions. You know, and so it's pretty crazy. It's totally different, you know, than how we're trading, but it works for him. You know, I talked to him a couple of weeks ago, and he's like, yeah, I made, you know, 30 grand in the last 6 months of trading, and he's 92 years old. You know, he's just like he's just like joking around pretty much, you know. And
yeah,
it's different. Everybody's strategy is different. But yeah, no, I mean,
that's for sure.
I'm happy with everything. Like this is the most confident I've felt in a while. Even like taking this loss, you know, like this number one, like it should have been a win realistically, but it wasn't. It was a loss, and this is like probably the first loss that I've taken this year that's been aligned with my trading plan. Like I said, the other two losses, they weren't really aligned with the trading plan, so it kind of makes sense why it didn't work out.
Technically, it's not a loss because price gave you what you wanted.
Yeah, that's true. Price gave me what I wanted. The spread just didn't take me out.
You take action.
Yeah.
So I would call that it's a loss that you took intentionally.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because the moment price was coming back to your entry, maybe that's the point where you are supposed just to close out. I know it's over, and just go with a break-even trade.
Yeah. Yep. You're right. You're right. Yeah. There's definitely some things I could have done to avoid it, but yeah, you're right. It was an intentional loss. That's a good way to put it.
Yeah, that's for sure.
But cool, guys. I'm gonna shut it down for today. Gotta get rocking and rolling on my day. Got a meeting coming up here soon that I gotta hop on. But yeah, nonetheless, I mean, I'm pretty satisfied with the day. Like, I mean, even taking this loss, like we've been talking about, you know, it was aligned with my plan. That's what I don't like, is when I take losses and it's trades that weren't aligned with my plan. So if this one was aligned with it and it turned into a loss, it's no problem. You know, probability is just not really on my side, and it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. We can come back tomorrow. We can do it again. But you guys have a good day.
That's totally right.
Have a good day, Harith.
Yeah, for sure. I still.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead, Harith.
Have a blessed one. Faye, Christine, you guys are silent.
Yeah, you guys have a good night. Have a good day.
Thank you. Thank you. Have a good day,
Blessings.
Faye.
Thank you.
Have a good day, Christine.
See you then.
Well, guys, don't forget about
Thanks.
that pod, okay? Listen to it. Mike,
Yeah, I'm gonna save it
give
right
it
now.
Give it an ear.
Yeah, I'm gonna save it right now so I
Cool,
don't
cool.
forget. Alright, y'all have a good one. Over here in the YouTube chat, my bad guys, I got a couple of things here that I overlooked.
Cheers, bro.
Have a good one, Faye. Yakis, how do I get access to your VIP signals? If you're still here, Yakis, you gotta message me on Telegram. You gotta send me 3 Bitcoin, and once you do that, I'll give you access. Trader Nepsi, hi sir, how's it going? How's it going? Frozen X 72, 10 pips out of EJ. GJ making me nervous this week. Yeah, I mean GJ's been okay. I mean I had 2 winning trades on GJ this week, so I'm not mad at it at all. This one should have been winning trade too, but it's all good. Frozen, oh yeah, just answer that. Trader Nepsi, is that man speaking from India? Sartaz is from India, correct? Harith is from Africa, I think. Harith, you're in Kenya, right? Or Uganda?
Uganda.
Yeah, Uganda.
Yeah,
Mohammed.
where Mike is about to come.
Yeah, I gotta come out there, man. I gotta come out there. Mohammed, how can we join the Zoom? Through your Telegram? Correct. Mohammed, hop in there. You can hop on the Zoom in the future. TGW, what is wrong with India? Nothing's wrong with India. Ali might give the trade a second chance. Yeah, I do think like this is probably coming into that opportunity of a second chance, but for me, that's not a part of my plan. So we're gonna rock with the one trade that I had, and we're gonna shut it down for today because I gotta move on with the day anyways. I'm satisfied with it, and yeah, we're gonna jog along. So Harith, Christine, adios. Have a great day. YouTube chat, have a great day. See you guys tomorrow. 6:30 a.m.
Bro, shit. See you tomorrow.
Okay, bye-bye. Bye-bye.